Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to talk about the flying stars, the monthly flying stars for the month of October, the water dog month, Ren Xu, which will last from October 8th all the way to November 6th. Now, in this month, we have quite a few He2 combinations, which is really, really positive. So we got to make use of that. Don't worry if you don't know what a He2 combo is. We will go through this, not to worry. Now, if you are completely new to flying stars, and if this all looks very weird to you, then all you need to do is just stand in the center of your floor plan, hold out a compass, and check where all the directions are. Yeah, so where's the south in your flat? Where's the north? Where's the east? Where's the west, the southwest, and so on. And then just follow the guidelines or the information that I'm giving you here so you can really make the most of all of those sectors. Now, let's take a look at what this month actually has in store for us. The first sector that promises to be really good is the southeast sector. Now here we have a 3-8 He2 combination, and whenever we have a He2 combo, this means that things are coming together, people are coming together, partnerships can happen, whether that be on a romantic level or a business level is entirely up to you. But when you spend a lot of time here, partnerships or collaboration is possible. So if you make this your workspace, then obviously this will happen more on a professional basis. Maybe you network better. It's easier for you to reach out to people and make essential and critical connections. So this is a good sector for that. Now, as a standalone flying star, the number 8 is still considered a wealth star. Now it's slow wealth and it's wealth through hard work. So if you are a freelancer and if you're working from home and you just want to make sure that you've got more cash flow coming in or through more work, yeah, more contracts, more orders, then by all means try to work in the southeast sector because that will definitely help you with that. It is slow wealth accumulation, but wealth is coming in. So you will definitely benefit from that. It's also a great sector if you would like to work on your overall cash flow projections or your budget, your financial planning for the rest of the year, or maybe already for next year. So anything to do with finances, with asset accumulation is good for the number 8. So if you want to work out of the southeast sector to do all of these activities, that would definitely enhance the energies. You will be in the right sort of space and the vibrations match your activities. That's always the most important thing when it comes to flying stars. We want to make sure that the vibrations of the area you are located in actually match the activities you perform in this sector. Now, the next sector we look at is the south, where we have the number 4. So that's a peach blossom star. It's also the academic star. So you can use the star for 2 different things. Either if you're single and looking, you can use this sector to reach out to more people that you may be interested in, maybe give them a call, set up a date or something like that. Whatever helps to get you out there into the dating scene. Do it from the south sector. Yeah, so send a message, ask people out for a date, or just sit there, and you can also just manifest for a relationship. Visualize what it would be like to be in a relationship, as long as you then also go out. Yeah, if you just sit there and manifest and you don't go out, you don't do anything else, then you better hope that you fall in love with the pizza delivery, because nothing else is going to happen. So manifestation is great, but then you need to take the right action. For those who are not single and looking, but maybe you have children in the household, you need to do homework or you need to study for an exam. It's also a great sector in the south with the number 4, because this is also considered an academic star. So it will help you absorb knowledge faster, and that's definitely something positive. Now, the next one we look at is the number 6 in the southwest, which also forms a He2 combination with the annual star here. So the 6 and the 1 is a He2 water combo. And once again, as I mentioned earlier, this has to do with partnerships, with people coming together, merging people or things or companies, whatever it is. Like it's you bring two things come together, two or more things come together essentially. So again, you can use this if you want to create partnerships, but the 6-1 combination or the 6-star in general has to do with authority and career. So if you would like to enhance your career or maybe change career, if you are looking for a new job, you can do this in the Southwest sector. Brush up your CV, reach out to people to get an interview or to get connected to the companies that you would like to work for. Now, this also helps. The energy there also helps if you are in a management position and you need to exert a little bit more authority, or you need to learn about how to manage people, how to manage things. Then you can learn this in the Southwest sector. Yeah, so pick up a book or do an online course on that management skills, increasing your management skills. That's what the Southwest sector is also very, very good for. Yeah, so this is quite good. Now we also have in the Northwest the #1 monthly star. Now the Northwest overall this year is not a sector that we would like to touch too much because we've got the annual #5, and so the annual #5 is a bit of a tricky one. It carries the strongest energies, but it can also backfire tremendously and just bring a lot of obstacles and challenges and calamities and just basically events that are unpleasant into your life. So make sure that you're not necessarily doing any hammering or drilling in that sector. But if you want to use it for the monthly star purpose, the #1, it is still an excellent sector. Yeah, so if you can just sit there or make a few phone calls from this sector, this is excellent because the #1 is a nobleman star. So this one can really help you to reach out to the people you need to have in your life to achieve certain goals. Again, that can be on a personal level or on a professional level. Maybe you're looking for a good dentist, then start making phone calls from the Northwest. Maybe ask around in your circle of friends. You can be sure that someone will connect you to just the right person. So it's got to do with finding people who are helpful to you or can be of assistance to you. And of course, great also from a professional perspective, because in business, we always need more people who can help us out with certain things. So the #1 is generally a good star. Just make sure that you're not upsetting the energies in the Northwest too much if you decide to use the Northwest. Yeah, so no moving around of furniture, hammering or drilling or anything like that. Then you should be fine. Now, we do have another Ghirtu combination here in the East. Now, the #7 is not necessarily one of the better stars. It can bring discord, fire hazards, theft, and being scammed, and all of these sort of things that are generally unpleasant. However, it's also a good star if you need to learn to improve your communication skills. And especially with the #2, there's a Ghirtu combo, so that actually makes this sector quite usable. So the #7 monthly star is not going to be able to exert its negative energies too much because it's being pacified by this Ghirtu combination. And once again, Ghirtu combinations bring people together and just generally bring a positive vibe. Now, if you need to improve your communication skills, your speaking skills, maybe you are planning to give a presentation and you need to practice, then you can do that from the East sector. It's a good sector for that. Now, the few sectors that are not so great, let's start with the #3 here in the Northeast. So here, the #3, we call this the argument star. And so this can bring disagreements, arguments, and, if they escalate, it can probably also bring some legal problems if they escalate. Yeah, so be careful when you sign any sort of documents, legal agreements, or any sort of legal papers this month. I would say don't do it from the Northeast sector. You will likely overlook certain details that are then going to bite you in the ass later on. So be careful with that. Now, if you're married and your bedroom is located in the Northeast, you may find yourself squabbling with your spouse a little bit more than usual. Just apply common sense. Is the fight really worth it? Do you really need to go there, or can it wait? And can you find a compromise? Because otherwise, really, the number three brings sort of upsetting energies, and you don't want to have like a month full of fights with your loved ones. Then we've got the West. So here it is, the number two monthly star. Now, the number two is traditionally called the illness star. And so we have to be a little bit careful spending too much time there, especially if you're not healthy. Now, if you are relatively young or relatively healthy and you don't have any pre-existing conditions, then this sector is not really going to harm you. In fact, for business owners, this is a great sector because the number two is also the asset star, the accumulation star. So you may actually do quite well just from a long-term investment perspective. But because there are also inherent illness energies in this number two star, make sure that those who are at risk in your household, so for example, elderly people, those with chronic issues, infants, and maybe pregnant women, shouldn't be spending too much time in the west sector of your home. And ideally, if it is a bedroom and someone of a risk group sleeps there, would be probably better to just have them sleep somewhere else during this month, because this is a star that is definitely not going to help with any sort of health recovery. So careful with that. And then lastly, we've got the North. So the North sector here, we've got the monthly number 5. And this is what we consider the calamity star or the obstacle star, or however you want to call it, the 5 yellow. So this is usually the most upsetting energy of the month. Now, if you can avoid spending too much time there, or doing any important mission critical activity, that would probably be the best. Again, do not sign any important contracts or documents in the North sector this month. If you sleep here, as long as you don't shift around furniture and really don't have any renovation or any repair work being done in the North, you will be fine. You do have, after all, the annual number 9 here, and that's probably one of the best and strongest positive energies. So that can really pacify the number 5 a little bit, but you still want to be careful. So if you are healthy, you can spend time in the North sector, but just make sure that you don't make any important financial decisions in the North, that you don't have any legal documents that you need to sign. You don't do that in the North, do that somewhere else. You can happily do that in the Southeast or the South or the Southwest. That's not a problem, just not in the North sector, because it will bring complications later on. All right. So I hope this helped. I hope you can make use of all the positive sectors we have this month. Very important, because we are in the 4th quarter of this year before we're moving into the period 9, which will last for 20 years. And obviously we want to hit the ground running. So make sure that you make the most of the next few months and make use of all those positive energies that are coming into your home, into your office on a monthly basis. All right. Good luck in the month of October. If you do have any questions, as always, just put them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me directly. My email address is in the description to the video, and I'd appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. That would really help me out. That would increase my channel reach. That would be fantastic. But as always, just like and share the video, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.